Welcome for against. Well, look, yeah, okay, it is a discuss about H3h3 podcast about gosh, I don't know her name. Um, the model, um, fat girl model, and so now let's talk about this. And I didn't listen to the whole whole episode, because like I saw it right there. It was like, I don't know. It goes like, she's obese and she can't be on cover. And then I was like, I cannot watch. I'm not going to be able to be there for this type of podcast. This is ridiculous. Okay. Let's talk about a thing about a model on a cover. You had a fat girl, and you know what? That's beautiful. That's part of it, and that's the good part of cover in other types of bodies. And when we talk about this, if they come out and they said she's obese, they don't want them. They go and say that, and they haven't talked at all about the other types of covers. They didn't talk about the different races of covers. They didn't talk about the different uh, uh, different able people. So like different disability types. There's body types. There's so much to do, and you're saying, here's some things we can do. And they're also saying, we don't want, they've said this, we don't want young models. Like, remember who was that? Had it for like 14 on her. Ooh, that was gross. I was like, oh my gosh. And so, we're here on this. There's here for talking about the covers. We're looking at other types of beautiful humans, okay? This whole thing isn't only about women either, because if they're like, we've done some with male covers, and we want that. We want all the types of bodies and people. We want all the beautiful. We want beauty in all the place. That's what we were doing about. And then when they come up to their podcast, H3h3, they're talking about her being obese. They come over here to say they want to know, they're talking about their health, self. And this has nothing with this cover. This cover is about a beautiful woman on the cover about the magazine. That's what it's about. They can have articles. I don't know if there's articles for him, but like, there's stuff to talk about it, okay? But you looking at this cover and you have to say she's obese? You don't have to. That's not part of this. She's beautiful model on the cover. This has nothing about her health. It has nothing about any types like this. It was her beauty on the cover. And when they're coming to say this, they've got these things to say, it's obese, we can't have her looking at it. And why do we have to care? Right now, this has nothing with their health. This is the gorgeous on the cover. That's what here's for. So if we're talking about that, we wouldn't have this for the other types of models, you know? We have times where it's like, let's not, like, you don't need to know about how they keep their health. And this is for, look, no. Sometimes we have skin people. Yes, that's them. Okay, that was thing that we're talking about. And even still, if you're looking at skinny models, you don't see any of their health. Okay? Let's not look at that. Because they have this thing where they care. They're hugely talking about their health. That's what they're here for. They don't care about her beauty. They want to say, we don't want obese people. They don't want fat people. That's what they're doing. And I said, that's not where it's for. We're here for the beauty, okay? And then if we look at this, you have your own appearance of people. They have their type of bodies. And you don't know anything. You don't know anything about their health. You have no idea about how she lives her life. That's lifestyle can be different things. And so you're not here about this cover. You're not. So coming out this is ridiculous. And when you look at it, I can look at my body and it's thin, but I have terrible health foods sometimes. There's times where I go to less of food. Like there are times where I only go 1 meals a day, 2 meals a day, and I just have to consider, like that's my health. You will never see it. And there's things about all of that, and you have things to think about it. They think it's better to look about that. You know what? That's fine to think it's beautiful. That's fine. And then you just don't have anything about their health. You just don't have that. And there's different genetics, and there's gorgeous bodies about fat. I love fat bodies. I love that. That is how I find, okay, look, yes, I am way hot for fat women. And that's like, that's right there as I'm like, oh, I love fat girls. And it's like, I probably do too much. I'm got a horny, you know, like, oh, so good. And so that's good. We're here on these times, and a lot of people assume they think themselves as they don't attract for fat women. You know, I just don't need that. We don't need that. Just right here on this talk, all these things about this woman on cover. I just can't with this. It's just, no. You let people with their health, you have things like this. You don't have to know who they are as a model unless they want to talk about it. Okay? This isn't about here. And if you're like, maybe it's what they've said of sometimes is glorified their bodies. Yeah, why not? Because she's right here. She likes her body. Even just showing that she has a body and it's fat and it's gorgeous, do it. That's what we have for model. That's a big thing. That's part of seeing them. We like that. We like to see all the different things they're having in the magazine. We like the covers. We like to see about what the things they're talking about and what the model is trying to show about this magazine. It has nothing to do with her life at all. This is just her as the model. And if you want to know things, go ahead and talk to her. See what she has to say. That's herself. It's different times right now. And so to just say that they don't want seeing anyone who's obese, you don't know. You don't know about her health lifestyle. I don't have my health lifestyle. And you don't have anything to know. And all of this is just fat shame. And that's going to be that so many different times. They're going to do awful things about people, assume whatever they do is just so shame against fat people and women. It's just, we don't need that. Don't do this. It's so too bad. And we want the beauty of women also as bodies. Fat, good. Let's do it. We've got beauties. We've got so many different things. They've got all the magazines now. We say we're here to have models, the things that we can see of disability bodies. We've got fat bodies. We want race bodies. We want times of people a lot. We even can have things about different their age. Why don't we have stuff about this? This is what it's for. You don't have to say like this, and there's nothing there for you to say about her way of her life. You're not there. And even if you, she's gorgeous. Go watch her. Go like her. Go appreciate her fat body, because this is our people. All of us have people all the way in different parts of the population, of society, of our people around our lives with fat people. And it's good. And we like them. And they're good people. So yes, we like them. Guess what? Their body is beautiful. So there we go. Like them for being fat. Like them for being human. So find them as gorgeous and get better with it. This isn't about shame about fat. Fat happens to different bodies all the time. Maybe genetic, maybe people doing different types of food. I don't care. Because right now, they have fat bodies and they are like this. And it's beautiful. So, just like that. Too long of this rant, but just no. Don't assume her life. Just be aware that she's beautiful. That's the part of this cover. That's the part of this cover. Find all the times they have try on the magazines covers models. We want even more, and so you're going to talk about it all. That's what it's about. They're watching, they're trying to show different types of better people, different bodies. And it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. We're here for this. Don't just here for one thing, we're here to say fat shame. That's what they care, that's the only thing they've talked about. Covers. Be done with H3h3 when doing something. They're just talking about shame. Fat shame. We don't need that. Why? They're gorgeous. Their bodies are beautiful. And their self as humans, yeah, they're gonna be gorgeous humans too. So, I gotta go. See you guys.